Color Mini Moon Vrini here, and today I'm going to talk about this one thing that happens. It's not bad or anything, but it's just something I think I should talk about. Alright, so it has to do with, cleaning out. Well, I don't know. Alright, we'll just talk about it. So, yeah, it has to do about what we talked about yesterday and not shape shifting our, not shifting our films or cleaning them in any way, you know, and about how the haters out there used to always bitch, and they probably still bitch, but who really cares about that? They used to bitch all the time about, oh, you don't clean your stuff out of your films. You don't do this and do that. It irks me. Well, if that is true, then why were you watching it? You know, there are many folks on YouTube who, do all that do all the cleaning and all the shift work. Those who skilled their shape, their film shifting tools. But I'm not one of them, and never will be any one of them. I already Sailor Venus already told you earlier the hang-ups with all the all the film shifting tools that we worked with. You know, and also it also you got to have a lot of time set aside to do it too. You know, to do all that shit once you skilled it. You know, and why a lot of folks think that everything should be cleaned out or shifted around is a need of belief or thought. There's no truth to it. You know, folks are going to be like, well, you would have gotten a lot more followers and more watch time if you would have cleaned out and shifted out your tools. Well, cleaned out and shifted out your films. My mistake. Well, that's a thought and belief there too. Having I guess, 2,571 followers I think, is a big deal. And I got those by doing what I've been doing, the same I've been doing it for years. All the tools out there, all the film shifting tools out there are like too hard to work. Alright? There's no handbook, as I said. It's just, oh, put a film down and fuck it up and then see what you did. And then hope that that film was a throwaway film. Because any film I make is not a throwaway film. But if you don't care about the film and you just made the film to see what the tool does, no harm. But if you made a film and you put it in there and it fucked it up, alright? The only thing that Microsoft or ArcSoft or whatever was seen to be good at was making things brighter. They always seem to have a hang up. The ArcSoft stuff could never cut anything out. The Unseen Soft one only could cut things out, but they couldn't bring things back together. So right there, you besmirched your film. It's like having a sandwich and then you cut it in half. Well, you can bring it back together, but it's not. It's cut, so it's no longer going to be together anymore. Well, same thought would go with a film. And then some of these tools always took too long to fillet. You know. So at the end of the day, why go for all that? Why besmirch my films? Why, do that when I know none of these tools ever worked right anyway? And it's not like they are gonna like it. I mean, the haters out there, whatever you want to call yourselves, you're never gonna like it, and I'm never gonna meet your goal because you're gonna shift a goal every time. You know. So at the end of the day, don't like filming. I don't like working with filming shifting tools or a film shifting tool. I don't know why I can't say it right today. You know? Because they're too hard to work with. They are. To me. You know? I'm not speaking for everyone else. But for me, they were too hard to work. And they weren't as outstanding and wonderful as everyone makes them out to be. You know, it's like, oh, you want to make something brighter? You want to make something darker? Oh, you want to put a name on it? Oh, you want to do some outstanding drawings? Yeah, but it isn't as cool as folks make it out to be. You know? So that's why I don't film. That's why I don't work with any film shifting tools. The ones that I did work with were shit. You know? Yeah. The Unseen Soft Windows Filmmaker was shit. The ArcSoft ones were shit. So was the Cyberlink. Oh yeah, sure. Those ones were shit too. If there's an English word for cyber, I guess it'd be interweb. Anyway, so and yeah, Mackie Cam would probably be shit. So would Sony Vegas. That one would be shit too. And I'm sure the Apple one would be shit as well. So at the end of the day, none of them are going to be good. And at the end of the day, it's not going to shift someone's thought or belief of a film. I like the films the way I make them because they're lifelike. You can't do that in true life. You can't cut something out and put something in, and you can't shift things around or clean them. So if you can't do that, that's why I don't do it. It's too hard to do, and it takes away the lifelike of the film, or at least my belief that takes away from that. So this film is a little not going to be as long as the other film, but I just had to say why I don't film, why I don't shift out my films, I don't clean my films, or whatever you want to call it. I'm Salem Mini Moon Reenie, and if you like this film, then follow us here at Salem Moon for Life, or watch our last film over here. Hope you like the film. I'll see you later. I already said my name earlier, alright? So I don't gotta say it again. Alright, I'm Salem Mini Moon Reenie. Hope you like this film.